Hello and welcome to PGurus channel. I'm your host Sree Iyer. This is not a dialogue with anyone. This is rather a monologue. And I am going to talk to you today about a few things that have been brewing since the recent activity across the border in between India and Pakistan. Now, today's latest topic of discussion is whether Masood Azhar is dead or not. Now, viewers, I want to set some perspective here. After 9/11, maybe a day or two after that, the family of Osama bin Laden fled from the United States to Saudi Arabia. But before they did that, the US collected DNA samples because they knew in their mind that they were going to get bin Laden sooner or later. It took many, many years, but finally they did get hold of bin Laden, who was hiding in Abbottabad. They finished him off, and they made sure that there was a DNA match. And after that, they buried the body in the sea. What I'm trying to say here is, unless you have a way to get an exact DNA match, you will never know if you got your guy or not. Now, let's set the context back to what is happening with Azhar Masood. Now, remember, he was a prisoner with India till 1999, and then he was swapped out in exchange for the hijacked passengers of a flight. Now, the reason probably that Pakistan set up all these Jaish-e-Mohammed and encouraged him was because they wanted to stick it to India, saying that, oh, we got this guy from you, and now we'll tell you how we're going to inflict trouble on you. Be that as it may, that was just one instance. Now, whether he is dead or not, how does it matter? There's going to be somebody else tomorrow, some other unit, and some other leader. This thing has to be addressed at the root. The root cause of the problem is who is running Pakistan. Depending on who you talk to, there are 4 or 5 entities. Now, the important thing is the elected representative, or I would say the selected representative, is a mere face mask. And depending on what incident, this could be run by either the ISI or the Pakistani army or whoever. Now, it's also facetious for India to say that US is prevailing on it to go slow. I believe that the US washed their hands off of Pakistan when they found that they were giving asylum to Osama bin Laden, and they were telling a white lie that they did not know of his whereabouts. So also, the proof of this is that out of the 6 billion promised to US, only 4.8 has been dispersed to Pakistan. Especially in the last few years, the amount of funding that has come in has almost slowed down to a trickle. Now, how do you address this problem? First off, in my opinion, the most favored nation treaty status that India had bestowed upon Pakistan should have been withdrawn years ago, because what was happening, I believe, was that in the pretext of importing cement, a lot of drugs were finding their way into India. And this was, eliciting a huge business for making drugs. Today, you have a huge drug problem in the border states, and India is probably going to spend thousands and thousands of rupees trying to take care of its civilian population who are now addicted. Now, these kinds of nefarious things that Pakistan was doing should have been cut off a long time ago. There is a post that is accompanying this today. I would urge our viewers to also read that. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening.